Only I can pull off being late and early. Early show, late to the early show. Good Lord. Yeah, good morning, guys. What is it? Tuesday, May 25th, a historic day, a special day for my special boys. It is. It's a historic day here in NFTs. And we don't get these that often. Every so often, maybe a couple times a cycle, we have something happen that's actually historic, actually is like, the milestone moment of the cycle. I think we got one of those coming today with the Taproot Wizards mint, and I think they're dropping a token. I'm just gonna say it. I think they're dropping a token. I think that's pretty clear. If you didn't see, there's an old Twitter thread that's making the rounds again here, courtesy of hang on, who dropped that thread out there? Who brought that to light? It was Nifty Noon. Nifty Noon pulled up that tweet. Cats, I just fired. If you heard, like, right when I launched and you heard me maybe typing, I was just getting that thing ready to rock. Just made it go live. So it's live on Abstract as well, guys. I'll drop a link here. A couple quick updates for you guys. We're an hour early, right? We got Spaces coming up in just, actually, at this point, under an hour. Spaces with the Vader guys, with Bunchu from Billy Bats, dude. I love that stuff. I'll send you a link here in a quick moment. My goodness. Okay. All right, you found it. Cool. All right, I gave a heads up that the channel was going to be renamed here. Rename complete. Okay, SlamX official now. Not back to, but, in a way, back to Crypto Slam. So if you're not subscribed, well, do it. You probably were already if you found it. Anyway, Crypto Slam over on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed over there. Smash the like on the video wherever you're watching here. Little housekeeping, right? Follow us on X. It's Crypto Slam IO. Lots coming. Lots to talk about. Very excited for all that. You guys know. Follow SlamAI_XYZ. Of course, a lot of those big announcements are coming in the Slam AI ecosystem. So very excited to get to share that stuff with you guys very soon. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what's coming on Spaces today. Maybe something. We'll see. Randy will be there. Scott will be there. It should be a good chat. Our flagship AI agent, that is the Swarm_AI. Definitely follow along there, especially to catch the, I'm a little biased. I love it, but catch my afternoon show. It's called the Swarm Report, hitting all the latest topics in AI. A couple big updates today that honestly should have brought up yesterday and just, they slipped the mind. We'll talk about them today. Big updates. One regarding virtuals and ACP and really cool stuff over there. Quick check-in with the Swarm. 774K market cap, down a little bit in the past 24 hours. Keeping an eye on the AI ecosystem. There's a lot of talk about that, man, bubbling back up. There's a lot of pretty cautious optimism, and I'm in that camp right now too. All right, again, coming up in 50 minutes here, and we'll drop a link to that, is our Spaces with Vader. So again, we have Bunchu, dev behind the Billy Betts AI agent, who's also, guys, he's betting on the March Madness tournament, right? And he's in a tournament of his own. He's actually competing against other bettors, and he's actually he's doing very well, outperforming the other guys. He's already upset two other traders, or what do you call them over in sports betting? Do you just call them bettors? Is there a term? But dude, Luke, good morning, man. Dude, I'm really, 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 really excited for this mint. I'm going to try to go quick to get to that talk. I'm really bullish on the Taproot Wizards mint because, the thing that's, had eluded me is who are those mysterious buyers? And it's just such an obvious thing to me now. They're not people who talk. They're not active on X. It's a different guy. It's a whole different kind of person who's going to go buy something like that. It's it's a normie. It's a businessman. It's somebody who's looking for a flex over his buddy. And I think the world's about to wake up to the fact that there's NFTs on Bitcoin. I know most people don't know, have no idea. I've got just random point, but I got a buddy who knows NFTs probably more than most people. He's not in the trenches with us at all, but he knows it. He's looked at NFTs. He's probably bought one or something. He didn't know there were NFTs on Bitcoin. So many such cases, I think. Looking at the crypto market here, you see Bitcoin 87K. ETH still over 2,000, which is great. Little pullback in the past 24 hours, but the levels we're at right now, again, I think there's a lot of waiting, watching for what way we go next. To Yank, good morning, man. So it's our day. It's our day. I'm not positive if Henry's going to come on in the afternoon when we stream during Mint. I don't know. I don't have any details on that yet. We're gonna wing it. So just a heads up about that. What else are we looking at? Solana 142. Like decent 20. I mean, the past few days have been really decent. Yesterday, more of the same. Look, there's a lot of wait and watch and still policy type of things, but oh boy, there's all kinds of indicators that things are going to get spicy really quick here, really quick. And so I like to look at the ETFs. This is a different kind of investor. I like to look at how they're trading. You know, are they buying? Are they selling Bitcoin and ETH? So we're looking over at the Bitcoin ETFs right now. It's 84 million inflows yesterday. Nice streak still, about 2 weeks of straight inflows here. Dig it. On the east side, nothing? Huh. I'm trying to think if there were... I mean, if there's truly no volume yesterday, or if there's a data issue. I don't know. I guess it's not super abnormal for there to be, like, very slow days. So, yeah, maybe nothing yesterday on ETH. Yikes. The biggest thing, this is the biggest, I don't know, factor coming up here for crypto, period. I mean, look, we have cooked and we've had these big pullbacks all based on the word tariffs, and that's right around the corner again. Oh, dude, shit. Thank you, Cats. Thank you. You guys, like, keep me in check here. The Kindred AI mint is this afternoon. Actually, it's not this afternoon, dude. I think it's at, like, if you got a whitelist, I think that's coming up in 3 hours. So heads up about that. Kindred AI mint in just a few hours here on Magic Eden. We'll have time, I think, to touch on that here. But tariffs, are they happening? Are they not? Are they being levied against? How much are like, guys? It's no idea. No idea. I don't think anything out there is going to stand as is in just a week here. But in a week from tomorrow, actually, it is going to be a pretty big day. Something Trump is calling Liberation Day. I'll play a little clip of this. You know, you'll have a conference like this. I mean, he loves to talk in front of the camera, but you have a conference like that and you give it an official title if it's a pretty big milestone, and it might be. Again, tariffs are going to be levied against, I mean, it's China, it's Mexico, it's Canada. That said, I don't think it's going to be the numbers we've seen, and it's a leverage play. Let's hear from the Don himself. Hang on, let me fix that audio here. By the way, who is minting today? I've not gotten a good feel for how many people here have a whitelist or trying to mint public, all that stuff. Who's minting Taproot Wizards today?
Yeah, please.
The size of the investment, partly because of tariffs. On April 2nd, the reciprocal tariffs will go into effect. Is it truly reciprocal? Are there some countries that might get a break or some sectors that might get a break?
Well, I may give a lot of countries breaks, but it's reciprocal, but we might be even nicer than that. You know, we've been very nice to a lot of countries for a long time, but I call it Liberation Day. April 2nd is Liberation Day. But today, as you know, we did something with respect to Venezuela. You heard about that, and that will be quite important.
I didn't hear what that was.
We'll be announcing some additional tariffs over the next few days, having to do with automobiles, cars, and having also to do a little bit with lumber down the road, lumber and chips. We're going to get all those chip companies coming back.
So, okay, sounds like there's more tariffs that get announced. All right, the Yanks got hit. You got two? I can't remember if you have two spots or one. More tariffs. Guys, it's going to be, is it safe to say, volatile? Yeah, I mean, more tariff news coming. Probably some scaling back of some of those announced tariffs, too. We'll wait, we'll watch, we'll see. But point there is, I would be cautiously optimistic about everything right now. A lot of people calling that NFTs are back. There's some energy for sure. We got these big mints. There's definitely some energy, but be super careful, especially right now, because one announcement, and then we see what happened over the past few weeks with Bitcoin. It's that. That said, I'm watching what they do, not necessarily what they say. Right? I think that's a good old important lesson. And I look at the things surrounding Trump and what he's doing here in crypto, and it's a lot. Here we have Trump Media partnering with Crypto.com to launch ETFs, guys. ETFs. Look at you, DeYank. Two of them, man. Crazy. So Trump getting into ETFs. Again, the writing's on the wall here. Again, that's with crypto.com. And the Pudgy Penguin's replying to that. Like, there's a lot more of this coming. Now, are the Trump ETFs potentially even his NFTs included in some too? Is he following maybe the Pudgy Penguin model? 85% Pengu, 15% Pudgy NFTs? Like, maybe. Actually, it might be worth peeking at the Trump NFT prices. See if those have maybe come up. Interesting stuff happening all around. And Lucas said he's got more news coming, in regards to Pudgy Penguin's ecosystem and things happening in DC. Trying to have a great day, buddy. It's good seeing you. There's more out of the Pudgy Penguins camp we'll also get to just in a little bit here, but those guys are cooking. They're playing a different game than everybody else. I'll just say this. Everybody else is looking to be the next Bored Ape, next, Azuki. These guys are aiming so much higher. It's crazy. Luca, playing a different game. Man, those ETFs, I said earlier, it's how I gauge a different kind of investor. You're more normal investor, like the TradFi people. Like, it's different people are buying crypto via ETFs, and man, those are getting some serious adoption, and it's only growing. It's only going to get bigger here. A group of FAs were polled here in asking, are they offering their clients exposure to crypto via these ETFs? 57% of them plan to increase their allocations. It's coming, man. It's coming in a big, big way. And, think broader than just here in the States. Here's a Hong Kong ETF issuer confirming China's shifting into Bitcoin, into crypto. It's coming. It's coming, and it's coming at scale, and it's going to... We saw that chart from Beanie yesterday, right? The, Bitcoin adoption chart, and we're still at the bottom. 3% is, I don't know if that chart is like real data points, right? But that's the general idea. It's incredibly early. As long as we've been here, I think we lose sight of that pretty easily, but incredibly early into crypto still, which is, man, exciting. World Liberty Finance launched a stablecoin. We knew they would do this, man. We knew they were coming with a stablecoin. And they officially did launch it. This is a token that's going to live on Ethereum and BNB. Token not tradable yet, but there are scammers out there creating these copycat tokens. Ticker is USD1. Now I wonder if they're going to have other stable coins with different numbers at the end. But there you go, officially. Trump has a stable coin. Do you guys consider World Liberty Finance like Trump's? Or is it just one of those things that family name is attached to? I consider it his. I do. So Trump now with an NFT collection and a meme coin and a stable coin. Boy, just again, pay attention to what the guy's doing. Oklahoma, their strategic Bitcoin reserve bill passed their House by a pretty large margin here. 77 yes, 15 no. And that would allow the state to invest 10% of their public funds into Bitcoin or digital assets with a market cap over 500 bill. There's not a lot of those, are there? There's not a lot of those at all. So maybe prepping for the future. Circle, man, I love these updates, by the way. Circle, the first stable coin to be approved for use in Japan, USDC. And expect to see a lot more of that stable coins, just stable coins. That is, it is officially the stable coin and RWA cycle. As much as it is going to be, Bitcoin too, those are the sectors that are going to see incredible growth, incredible adoption. That's what it looks like. And then finally here, now we're getting to NFTs, but the SEC confirms they're shifting away from crypto, which is the best news. I mean, we know it, we felt it. But those statements from them, along with their actions, man, they really should give builders peace of mind that they can build. They can get back to innovating here. Go take this tech and run with it. And that's when things get special. So runway's cleared, man. Runway's cleared. I think we got some great stories coming out of the SEC still that are going to bolster, really give people that confidence to keep pushing. Man, great times ahead. Very excited about that. All right, let's look at NFTs real quick here. 13.8 mil. That's cross-chain sales yesterday. Sellers down. Buyers down slightly. Transactions up. See those trade profits expecting. Yeah, just about the same. 1.5 mil in the negative. That I cannot wait to see that flip. I don't think that's far off too. With these big mints coming, I think a lot of that's going to roll over into some good NFT collections. We'll see some profits on those probably a few weeks out, but that's coming. Your top collections, Courtyard's cooking, boys. Courtyard is cooking. These $500 packs that are in these vending machines, you rip them open, get all kinds of rare collectibles. It's a really cool product here. Almost 2 million sales there. News from them, too. I think we're going to hit it later, but they now accept Solana. This is a Polygon collection, but you can now use Solana to mint. Oh, yeah, just like Taproot Wizards mint today. We got CryptoPunks, D-Market, Guild Guardian Heroes. Got to skip some garbage today, man. Again, money laundering right here. I think Paradise is the same. I think money laundering. Guardian Avatars. Base Apes, Pudgy, Suzuki. Who else up here? The memes by Punk6529. Awesome dude. Little Pudgies, Good Vibes Club. Yeah, I would love to see some of these blown away. Some of those are just kind of pure garbage collections. But dude, big run on punks yesterday. You know, one of those indicators, we're seeing those big X copy sales. We're seeing some big punk sales. And what you really got to be watching for is the run on floor punks. And it's starting. It's starting. You see yesterday, let's see, in total, in the past 24 hours, 18 CryptoPunks sold. And look, if that story doesn't like blow the hair back, right? I get it. We've got plenty of days with, a couple dozen punk sales. But man, like 10 of those punks went in a 30-minute window. That's people feeling that this market is about to head a certain direction. And at least with me, when I think about punks, I'm always thinking of if you get the chance to get one, you take it. Because there will be a point with CryptoPunks that they'll get out of reach, and then they never come back. That will happen one day. I don't think it's now. It's good old FOMO happening right here, right now. But that's what happens out there, and, man, it gets people. FOMO gets people. I don't care what level of trader you're at. It gets everybody. There's somebody FOMOing in, and it's probably a pretty smart buy. There you go. 10 punks. Short window of time. This is it. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. The Taproot Wizards, which I do want to double-check here. What time the public, I should say the whitelist mint opens up. I believe it's here we go. Okay, at 1 o'clock Eastern time, 1 p.m. Eastern, mint goes live. That's for whitelist. We're waiting for details about public sale, right? We're still waiting on that. 8 hours for this whitelist period, okay? 8 hours from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Well, you know what? I think I want to come back to that. No, fuck it. We'll stay on there. Sorry. There's just so many things I'm excited about with this mint. Let's go over the details. Let's do that. Okay. So again, 8-hour window to mint. Ideally, we'll be minting live English. I don't know if you're watching here, but we had chatted English would come on the stream, mint his live. I'll mint mine live. I don't know if Henry's going to mint his live. He might come on, and he's got a busy day. I don't know if he'll mint live or if he'll be on, but one or the other, maybe neither. We'll see. But, yeah, I think there's going to be a surprise announcement here. I think actually, just my gut. This is going to be mostly instinct and gut. I think they're going to have a surprise announcement after the whitelist mint. I think they'll have it before the public mint, right? Just a gut feel. Just a gut feel. Certain that those who get whitelist can mint at any time. Yeah, they're guaranteed. Yeah, there's no over allocated. Oh, Zepp, I saw your message. By the way, I'll hit you back. But dude, you're awesome. Just had to mention that. You're cool. I like you. He's a good dude. But yeah, they're not first come first serve. Those are guaranteed. Those are guaranteed. So you can basically take your time and get in there. Whatever people say about Taproot Wizards, they're fair. They're good guys. Little spicy shit going on yesterday with them too. But here we go. 1,750 wizards go on sale. That's the whitelist. Anything that is not minted, those are going to go to the public auction. It's going to be pretty small. I won't be shocked if it's a couple hundred at most. A couple hundred. Okay. That announcement I'm picturing might happen actually during the whitelist phase, right? Maybe it's not after. Maybe it's during to encourage people to go mint their spot. I'll say it, man. I think they got a token. I think it's pretty obvious they have a token coming, and I think they'll mention that strategically when it makes sense to mention it, like more officially. You're not getting your wizards today. You will definitely see what wizard you minted, but you don't get it yet. It's going to be a few days here. Actually, it might be even a whole week. It might be, well, about a week. It might be next Monday. I'd prefer they sit and wait and let sentiment, vibes build up. Let's see how people are talking. I would like that, but they're distributing these things manually. They did this with Quantum Cats too. Yeah, so they definitely took their time there. It worked out great, right? No problems there. But yeah, they're giving themselves up to like Monday to actually distribute these things. I like it. I like teams taking their time and being careful. I really do. Again, you will see your Taproot Wizard right when you mint it. Man, if you hit a rare, I think people will be dealing already. I do. I think there'll be some like gentleman agreements here, gentle-lady agreements. I think we'll see some of these move at least like some arrangements. Could be cool, man. But people are talking. If there were concerns, I know I had them. I know Henry had them. Like concerns like who. Are these are minting? Let me pull up my tweet, guys. These are minting for $18,000. Like they're very expensive. And I know he and I had this conversation. We're like, who's buying them? Like where? Like I don't see hype on the timeline. There's some. Don't get me wrong. There's some, but this is not like an everybody talking about it thing. And I don't. Again, those people are not here on X. They're not in our echo chamber. A lot of them don't know these exist. This is what I think. This is what I believe. This is what I think is going to happen here. I think these sell out very easily at the 0.2 floor price. Remember, it's a Dutch auction. It's going to come down, and maybe it starts at 2 Bitcoin, works its way down. I think they'll sell out at 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. 0.5 is, almost, 45 grand. And I'm not going to be surprised if they go higher than that. Remember, you can use Solana to mint too. You can use Sol to mint. I think they're going to go pretty damn high. And man, if that happens, even at 0.2, that's a headline. That's one of the biggest stories we've seen in NFTs. And I'm very sure of this, man. The world doesn't know that NFTs exist on Bitcoin. The world's talking about Bitcoin right now. Most of them don't know that there's NFTs on Bitcoin. And man, if this doesn't put it on the map for them, right? Seeing an NFT collection mint out at $18,000 a pop, it's something you're going to see everywhere. Everywhere. I told my wife, I'm like, hey, like, give me a heads up when you see this out there, and you will. I'm like, when you see it, give me a head, like, tell me. I got to get my feel for who's talking about where. It's a story that what, like MSNBC and CNN and like whatever. I don't even know what the mainstream news is anymore. They're talking about an NFT collection that sells out at nearly 20,000 each on Bitcoin. And that's the magic part right there, on Bitcoin. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, and they're about to. And those are the people I think that come in and buy it. If we can make it easy enough for them, luckily Magic Eden does. They come in and they just click buy. They don't care about anything else, right? They don't care about the get 2 quantum cats, entangle your thing, get a whitelist, fund your wallet. They're not doing that shit. There's a lot of rich dudes out there, and they're coming in to click buy. The end. The end. Boy, it's going to be hot. Well, okay, so there is conversation out there. It is instantly one of the top NFT collections across any chain by market cap. Believe it or not, it's not really. It's actually like middle of the road if it mints out at 0.2. Man, I'll see if I can find. There was somebody who broke this down, but again, if you go market cap wise, it's got a lot of room to actually climb. It really does. Look, Garga's hyped for this thing. It's the who's who dudes. The who's who of NFTs are watching this thing, probably buying this thing. Garga, CEO of Yuga Labs, talking about him. Did he do the shower quest? I don't think he did, but he's watching. He's probably, I'm going to guess, minting if he doesn't have an honorary. By the way, nifty new newsletter. Great dudes. Min Dynasty minting, of course. He's like an advisor for Taproot Wizards too, so he's minting. So some dude got a Taproot Wizard tattoo. Hang on, I need some music. Hang on, dudes. All right. I'm telling you, man, people are fiending for these whitelists. They are. If you don't hear that on the timeline, behind the scenes, it's happening. People asking if you're using your spot. People asking, dude, there's people that are really trying to get these whitelist spots, like really trying. Some dude, by the way, this is just pasta here, but some dude got a Taproot Wizards tattoo, didn't get a whitelist. This story's real. So this actually happened to somebody. Not B-Ways, but somebody got a tattoo, did not get a whitelist. Look, that's a pretty good, it's a pretty good show of commitment to get that tattoo. What's up, Mason? Good to see you, man. Dude, Mason, I got to get your ass on here. I don't know if you're still watching, but need to get your ass on this show, and we need to talk some Good Vibes Club together. What do you think, man? I think that needs to happen. Hey, dude, thank you very much. Appreciate you, buddy. Mason's fucking great. Dude, tattoo's a nice show of like commitment to a community and all that, but you better put in the work. Tattoo is kind of the easy part. Put in the work, do the quests, be a part of the community. That's what Udie's wanting here, and that's what Udie's getting. I'm telling you, dude, I've had people hit me up for a whitelist. I know what's happening out there. Udie's saying people DM him like, "How fucking dare you charge 0.2, and then asking him to include them on the whitelist." You know that's happening. The reason you don't see the timeline full of people bull posting about Taproot Wizards is, I don't know, 90% of all of crypto Twitter's priced out. It is what it is. Priced out or just like can't part with that. It's because it's a pretty extreme bet. But that's why. Of course you're not going to bull post about a thing you don't get to participate in. You know? It makes sense why they're not talking. And like I said, the guys who are really buying this aren't even here. Those guys are not even here talking. They're out working somewhere. They're on their yacht somewhere. Those people are out there. They are some of them are buying, and it does not take many. Udie's still giving away free ones, by the way. Right? This guy's a master marketer. He's absolutely incredible. Right? He had a tweet 6 weeks ago. He told people to go block Businessman. Look, I blocked him. I wish I did, and I was stupid. I don't like being a follower. I just got caught up in the moment. And like Businessman, I actually like a lot. He's kind of fuddy with certain things, but he's a smart guy. I really like his points. I blocked him. I wish I didn't. I unblocked him. He blocked anybody who blocked him, so now I'm blocked by him. Whatever. But Udie went and found the best response to his post. You know, telling people to block him. He found the best reply, and he's given them a free Taproot Wizard. It's fucking cool. Like, Udie's great at this stuff. He's great at generating buzz, and he does it. He does it again here. Who's this guy? SJB. SJB asked Grok a good reason to block him. He says because he's constantly negative. It's a decent reason, but yeah, he won. Dude, imagine coming home from your long work day to that. A free Taproot Wizard, a free 20 grand, and honestly, probably a free like 30 grand, 40. It's pretty life-changing for a lot of people, right? It is. It is. For me, it would be. For me, I'm hoping it'll be, you know, and guys, long-term, fuck. Okay, we're talking this. Long-term predictions. We'll get to that. Dude, Kobe changed his PFP to a Taproot Wizard. That's the kind of person who's in here. Now, he's got an honorary. Right? He might just buy one too. I don't know. But that's the kind of people you have representing Taproot Wizards now. Kobe's rocking the Taproot Wizard PFP. Going to see a lot more of that. Now here's where things get, I think, super spicy. Drop King, good morning, man. Like, super, super spicy. Ready? Expensive mint, yes. But again, Nifty Noon, great. Daily updates, fucking forever. Nice guys, like, love it. 0.2 Bitcoin mint, very expensive. 17, we know, right? All of that, very true. Very true. There we go. He's got the market cap breakdown. Market cap is 421 Bitcoin, which is what? I'm not going to math in my head because I can't. I literally can't. So let's go 421. That puts it at, guys, that's a 36, almost $37 million market cap for the entire supply. Honestly, compare that to big, let me see, CoinGecko, I think. I'm trying to think who's got market cap of NFT collections. Might be CoinGecko. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Actually, I wish we had it on crypto slam. Like, I always felt that's not a great way to measure like collections. Like floor price, not great. Market cap, not great. Put them together, yeah. Some way to put them together, then yeah. Here, let me see. I don't know if that does it. Might be coin market cap. Oh, okay. I think they do have market cap here. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. 35 mil market cap or so. Look at that. That puts them down here. I mean, with Quantum Cats a little above, Band Bears, puts them V Friends, Node Monks, Bitcoin Puppets territory. But that's like, it's not even top 15. Right? Think of something to compare it to. Azuki, 55 mil. Doodle, 65 mil. That means these things to be at like Doodle's level need to be priced like more like 0.4. Right? Ballpark, 0.35, 0.4. I think that's the potential they have like out of the gates. Like instantly that kind of potential. And if you think, Taproot Wizards in the future make more sense Mad Lads level, or maybe even crazier like I do, Pudgy Penguins level, CryptoPunks level, that's really what I think in the future, talking 5-10 years down the road. They got a lot of room to cook, man. Safe to say, dude, I'm like incredibly bullish on Taproot Wizards, man. But the token talk. Okay, why suddenly did I flip even more bullish? Which I did. It's because, guys, I didn't know that this tweet even existed. If I read it back in the day, it was like in one eye, out the other. You know what I mean? Like, I lost it. I completely lost it. I didn't know this conversation existed. Udi hinting that this is going to be for a token drop, right? So you have Resang. I found the thread, actually, so we can just pull it up. But Udi's hinting that there's a token coming, and then that Taproot Wizard is like the vehicle for that. Here you go. Somebody, so Resang talking about tokens, token price related to an NFT collection. Percent of supply of the token going to NFT holders. Like, right? Ordinals aren't token pre-sales. Farmer Joe replies, but they can be. Udi replying, we need to spell it out for them, I guess. Like, very fucking obvious. Very fucking obvious what that means. And then here's the actual thread itself. And I like this a lot, by the way. This, picture all this stuff right here and then think of when the mint's going on today, a big announcement. That's kind of what I picture happening. But here's Udi talking about the Mega ETH mint, which was a great mint. 1 ETH, very expensive mint considering this market. 1 ETH mint, but people are getting a big old token allocation from it. It cooked. Sold out at 1 ETH a pop. Raised $13 million. Great stuff. I like this from Gnarl. Some say they copied the pre-runes Ordinals method. Interesting observation. Like, again, you just kind of get what Udi's hinting at here. They can sell the asset. They get airdrop for holding the token. They're soulbound, so they can't. Oh, he's asking, can they? But the tokens are unlocked. Anyway, again, I'm going to drop this here. It's like something for you guys to kind of reference if you're chatting with any, your buddies about what's coming here. It definitely sounds like a token's coming. You're leaving out the token valuation here. 5% of tokens go to the NFT holders. So if you believe it'll be above a 500 mil FDV, you get your money back plus more. Simple math. Again, this is exactly what we saw in the screenshot. Ordinals aren't token pre-sales. Yeah, I bought Bitcoin Puppets. I thought Bitcoin Puppets were the pre-sale for pups. Zach gets it. Dude, there's a token coming. Now, is it a rune? I doubt it. If we're like speculating on what kind of announcements coming, if he's announcing a token, he's got to announce a kind of platform too, right? The whole point is, I mean, dude, the whole point is Opcat. So is there a chance they announce not just like a token, but bigger than that? They announce like some kind of platform being built. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, things are clicking. You guys saw like last week. I'm going to pull up the tweet. Does anybody remember a big announcement from Taproot Wizards last week? I'm going to give you guys a second. I want to see if anybody remembers this. Dude, It's clicking. All right, found it. I want to see if anybody catch it. I want to see if anybody caught this. I don't think so. To yank over on Abstract. Good morning, bro. All right, so here it is. Taproot Wizards just a week ago made a strategic investment in a fungible token platform. This is 10 days ago, 11 days ago. I think you see what's being set up, right? Invested in Odin.fun. Right? Odin.fun is like the pump fun of runes. I think that's it, dude. I don't think we got the amount they invested. I don't think we got details on that, but investment into Odin.fun. Now launching an NFT that they're saying, like, heavily implying that will be leading to a token drop. Only thing I don't quite get is I thought that would be for OpCat, OpCat related, like catnip is the token standard they've been hinting at for that. So I would have assumed they're waiting for that. Maybe it's further along. Maybe all that stuff's further along. But is there a chance they actually drop a rune? Udi shit. You know what? Okay, here's like an Udi play. This would be very Udi, which is all the FUD about runes, and then Udi come around and completely flip. Say he's changed his mind, he's seen the light, he's like giga bullish on runes, which then pumps all of runes. It just gets everybody excited about their runes. Like if Udi flips and turns like bull on runes, and you know what I mean? Like could literally flip runes. All while he drops his own. I don't know if they go that I don't know, but he's certainly hinting at that here. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear a token's coming. Is it coming now, or is it coming down the road when OpCat happens? Does it get announced during the mint? Does it happen after? These are the big old unknowns, but I think it's pretty clear a token's coming in some form, which is fucking awesome. And it will cook. It will cook. This will make news. Again, this will make news. This will again, normies will hear about this thing. The most valuable NFT on the most valuable crypto. This is potentially the start of the big Bitcoin ordinals boom. And so I'll even end here. I'm going to give flowers to some of these other collections that I think are crazy, crazy good buying opportunities right now. I think like a complete steal right now. It's Node Monks, it's Puppets, it's OMB. It's probably even Quantum Cats, because I think if a token's coming to Taproot Wizards, it's also coming to Quantum Cats. Steals. These guys who are going to sell their Taproot Wizards are going to roll some of it into a Node Monk, some of it into a Puppet. If you flip your Taproot Wizard for 0.3, I don't know anybody or many people who wouldn't throw half of that into a Node Monk or a Puppet. They've held these lows. They've held it very well. This is very much the bottom for these collections. I don't know. I can't picture a scenario where at least a few dozen people don't roll some of those profits into these collections. It looks like easy money. It looks like free money here. 1,400 listed. Yeah, I want to get a feel for that. Like supply stuff here. There's less Puppets listed than Node Monks, which is wild. You'll see a direct benefit right there. Those are going to cook. Easy play. I tweeted yesterday, if you got spare sats, like, I don't know why you wouldn't be throwing it in that stuff. That's if you got them. I get it if people don't. I don't. I hope too soon, but that's where it's going. I usually share, like, what I would be doing because I know a lot of people. I'm just like everybody else. The way I trade is how a lot of people would trade. I usually get to certain things early, and that's why I can usually get ahead of them. I think because I would do this, a lot of other people see that same opportunity and roll their Bitcoin right into this. Won't be shocked to see those both at like 0.1 in the next week or two. I won't. It'll probably happen pretty quick. Crazy opportunity. And then finally, guys, predictions. All those collections, I'll never change my mind about this. All those collections, OMB, Node Monks, Puppets, Quantum Cats, and Taproot Wizards. We talked about this yesterday. I talk about it a lot. Prediction is 1 to 2 Bitcoin floor. I have believed that for a year, 2 years. I continue to believe that. And I think there's a chance it goes even higher. I do. Look, CryptoPunks with a... This is hard to make a direct comparison. I'm trying. I'm working this out before I post something like this. But CryptoPunks, $85,000 floor or so in an ecosystem, and it's they like their reach is beyond just NFTs, right? Like they're bigger than that. But it $86,000 asset in an ecosystem that has, what is it, a $250 billion market cap? Was that ETH when we looked yesterday? 7 times bigger is the Bitcoin ecosystem. Actually, I'll pull up this other tweet. It's just, there's something really obvious sitting right in front of us, and it's just not clicking for people yet, or they don't have the money for it yet. Either way, I get it. But you've got ETH NFTs. Well, let's phrase it this way. Bitcoin NFTs, the like inspiration, or I don't even want to say the inspiration. Punks are in a big way the inspiration for all of it. But those OG Ordinals collections are very much the inspiration for this movement happening on Bitcoin. The movement's small. Just like the CryptoPunks, the movement of ETH NFTs was small. Took CryptoPunks 4 years. 4 years to get to like that legendary status. We're 2 years into the Ordinals cycle. But because it didn't happen yet, everybody's doubting them just like they did CryptoPunks. The same thing is playing out over and over and over again, and it's playing out right in front of us right here. These top Ordinal collections are a fraction of the price of ETH, while it lives in an ecosystem that is 7 times the market cap. It's one of these things that it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's like you can't make it make sense. And because it doesn't make sense, then you kind of just doubt the scenario. When the opposite is what's going to actually happen here. The fact that it makes sense, and so it's going to play out that way in the long run. It's just a matter of time till those Ordinals collections are like even, but I don't think even. I think the Ordinals collections are going to be the most valuable NFTs on the planet, maybe worth more than CryptoPunks. Yes, I said it. Yes, I mean it. I really do believe that those 4 or 5-ish collections can be worth more than even CryptoPunks. And I think there's so much money in that ecosystem. Maybe we go flip to USD value, but worth as much or more than a CryptoPunk. And I think that ecosystem could sustain like all 5 of those projects holding that kind of value. All 5 of them. 35,000 NFTs between those 5 collections. There's 10,000 punks. I'm sorry, again, Bitcoin's so much more valuable. So many more people hold it. I think it can support it. I kind of think it's going to play out that way, boys. I do. Those are bold predictions. We'll check back on that, of course, over the next decade. But I do think it's going to play out that way. And at the very least, again, 1 or 2 Bitcoin floors, what I really do see for those. And again, we'll find out down the road. But so I was wrestling with it a little, D-Yank. Like I was sitting with it last night trying to make a good post about it. And I'm like, it's kind of silly to compare market cap to like floor price of NFT. But there's still an idea there. There's something there I got to work with as far as the value of the chain does add to the value of the asset. Like we see it on Solana. The NFTs are worth a whole lot less. They just are. And then you got the ETH ones. The Bitcoin ones should be more. It's like it's a mental hurdle for people. It's just all this doubt because they're so new and people just, they haven't seen it happen yet. Usually a thing needs to happen for people to believe it. So like CryptoPunks, people saw the Beeple sale and then they believed these things can sell for that much. But people haven't seen a good reason to really believe the Bitcoin thing when it should be the most obvious play out there. And it is the most obvious play out there. Like for certain people will have that regret thing. Like I could have done it. I don't know why I didn't. It'll happen. It'll happen many times over, but 35,000 of those assets. I like that one, by the way. Routine on Soul. Yeah, dude. Well, I saw some interesting FUD too. It's like, man, all the hype and attention. One of the most viral meme in like fucking forever. And it did 200K in volume yesterday. I didn't verify if that's true or not, but it is a comment on, the state of the trenches here. I think NFT ETFs. That would be fascinating. Imagine some Bitcoin NFT ETFs too. I'm with you. I think there's something to there that I probably didn't consider before. But it's pretty spicy. Dude, okay, I'm probably not going to be able to get through everything because we got spaces in 10 minutes. I timed that poorly. So hopefully we're going to be live doing some Taproot Wizard mints live. So let me just blitz through some stuff here. Final Basu, pre-order mint phase NFT, whatever the fuck happened yesterday. People digging it. They did have an issue where the early minters did not have to pay. They got a free mint, which wasn't working as designed. So they refunded all those guys. Wait. Oh, there were early minters who did pay. Then I think when pre-sale or something opened up, those guys got free. Anyway, they refunded the early minters. I think they kickstarted the mint from the beginning. The team handled their business, which is awesome. Good to see. People liking the experience a lot with Final Basu. You mint, you're greeted by like a recorded video from the founder, kind of laying out, welcoming you, laying out some details. Really cool. Mibera, 85% minted out. Probably beyond that at this point too, but actually, that's an update from this morning. Probably right around there, but really, really strong. Mibera's looking great. Probably going to do well. Still waiting to see if you can't trade those for a few months. We'll see. Look, Jack, co-founder of Magic Eden, bull posting about Good Vibes Club. Love it. Specifically about royalties here. Ton blockchain. Hinting at more Pudgy Penguin stuff. Remember, we had the stickers. Yeah, boys. Yeah. I would be paying attention to this. The Telegram NFT stickers, Pudgy Penguins, probably more of that coming. Luca, I think I'll end here, but Luca is not going to be the next Bored Apes. They're already that, if not more. They are. Luca's aiming for like the Ripple army, which is incredibly smart. Those are different dudes, right? Think of those. They're not here in the trenches with us. They're not in this echo chamber. This is, again, who I think Taproot Wizards speak to as well. That idea. A whole audience of crypto people, not in our stupid-ass echo chamber. Not being led by influencers who lie to you and fucking don't know. There's a whole other audience out there spending a whole lot more money than any of us, all of us combined. Luca's going for those guys. Luca wants Pengu to be Ripple level. And he's building out something that just might get there one day. One day. That's his audience. Luke is playing a different game, man. Special dude. Special fucking dude. Deadfellas, like Betty from Deadfellas cooking something. I don't know what yet, but cooking. And man, I do want to hit on this Dokio stuff, but we got to get out of here, man. Space is coming up in just a few. Here you go. I'll drop that link one more time here, guys. And by the way, John, I like that point too. Yep. I dig it. Okay. Spaces in 7 minutes. Billy Betts, Vader, the Swarm Boys. We'll have Randy, the founder of Crypto Slam, and Scott, I believe, will be there too. Great dude, one of our devs. Phenomenal fucking guy. Tune in there. Should be a great time. Again, follow us at Crypto Slam on YouTube. That's right, channel renamed. It's Crypto Slam now. Did I spell it right? CRYP. Yes, thank God. There it is. Crypto Slam IO on X. You know the deal. Guys, I'll see you this afternoon also at 2 p.m. Eastern time on the Swarm Report. Newsletters dropping today. A lot going on like always, but I appreciate you guys always being there. Great hanging with you boys. We'll see you in just a few on the spaces. Peace.